Production Podcast.
You know, on my platform, I've been saying that Wale is criminally underrated for a long time. To me, out of his class, the 2010 class, you know, he is one of the best artists from that class out of the Drakes, the Kendricks, the J. Coles, the Nipsey Hussles, the Kid Cudis, I forgot Buddy's name, though, something Hamilton, though. He was cold, too. It's a lot of artists that was cold. The Big Shines, all of them boys out of that 2010 class. Wale has definitely created a catalog that is timeless music with features from Usher, Rihanna, just talking about the females on tracks, making nice radio singles, representing the DMV, like no other. But hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button, because this is where you're going to want to be when you want to hear new music and you want to hear the reactions about the music. Go ahead and hit the hype button. That's something that YouTube has done that's new to help you trigger the algorithm. If your people hit that hype button, that mean they hyped up about this or whatever, though. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. But with no further ado, let's get to it. Track 1, Conundrum.
Told her new husband she had to move on. I was like, why? Then nah, then hallelujah. She's trying to be a wife and we've been fighting for too long. That's the price of this life. I pray for guidance and coupons. Yeah, my heart colder than most, cause I can love you to death, but still I gotta get ghost sometimes. A couple of them got close, but when I struggle up top, just know I'm known to get low. Goodbye. My ex, I was in love with her, passionate sex but couldn't cuddle her. Tell me, was it lust or did I love her? Her clothes off, I'm closed off. Which one is worse? Chicken and eggs, extend whatever this is, but get some bread quick. Do you love me? She tell me I'm selfish, I tell her I'm self-aware. I feel you, baby, but I don't feel nothing. And with that said, do you love me? Nah, for real, do you love me? This is quite a conundrum.
We're going to get into the next track, though, but I want to address that introduction. And it seems like he's going to get into his normal bag on this album, the way he presented that record, because Wale is known for speaking to the ladies, speaking to relationships and love and trauma from relationships and stuff. And that Conundrum song, it just seems like more of what we're used to from Wale, though. I like the record, though. It's just, I'm married right now. I'm a married man, and I plan on being married for the rest of my life. But, coming to a realization with the opposite sex and having a great relationship with the opposite sex is something that everybody don't get to experience. I'm starting to realize that. Some people go through trials and tribulations with the opposite sex. A lot of men make bad decisions based upon the opposite sex. And, it's interesting where I'm at currently in my life and listening to this, because Wale has voiced his opinions about his baby mama, his love life, and all of that a lot. He made himself very vulnerable on his records. Let's get into track number 2, though. What's his title? Belly. Let's go.
Back to reality. Back to life. Back to reality.
They say the stream's fake, the box running this thing, wait. Still I gotta make that bands count my cheesecake. Door size, it's my free play. A man turning from my barber, get your free fade. Oh, wait, tell me where we at though. I'm looking through the windows of your soul, I don't back though. I lost some good man, cause they couldn't see the back though. We black bearing arms now, keep it in the satchel. age. All this hating on me isn't natural, but God gave me this and atheists can see the passion. And y'all lame hydroplaning with the crash out. But everything a lot, so bring everything. So. In the belly of the yeah, we celebrating when opposition ain't optimistic. God's good, but I often question him when he listen. The hate is bigger than me, the weight is bigger than me. They crashing out, I feel like I'm at Talladega winning. Chocolate City, we supposed to be good. Never thought I'd see Rachel Evans on social media. They out, they cotton picking minds, they don't know the details. Me and Cass talking Silk, Temple, Beverly Hills. Southwest, shout out to 106. Every show I had a platinum, they was getting me lit. Everybody show you love when you giving them shit. One day you say no, and no longer pretend to be friends. My man, don't sketch, y'all drawing this shit. I lost some dippers, I lost some defense. I lost it all when I got it all, I'm a target again. When everything you do offensive, you be hard to defend. I'm going to the belly of the, in the belly of the, in the belly of the, big. Chain on Mayday, I rest patient. Friends on JPay. How can I express in this shit that got me rich? That depression and the pressure is the mug. Look, wine drinking in Malibu is a mob. Used to buy $10 pieces with $9. $1 short, a day late. Broadways, I'm sorry, I'm not for play. Smoke, conversations I vacate. They all say we brothers, I feel like I'm Bison Daylight. Yeah, I got a stripper from LA. My cousin just had a wedding, I put her in the gay light.
I ain't used to that. You know, songs nowadays don't normally have 3 verses. What I would say about that song, though, you know, he got the sample from Belly. When they walked in the club, DMX and them boys walked in the club. I can remember that scene like it was yesterday. And to be honest with you, that is a dope sample. That is a sample of some niggas getting money. That's, you know, that's a record for when you're riding around getting money. You in the city, late night, about to go have you some dinner with something pretty or something. That's the type of music that is to me. Now, I don't know what that sound like to y'all. Y'all can tell me what that sounds like to y'all in the comment section. I would like to know. But to me, that sound like some players getting money, about to take their lady out downtown in one of the high rises, you know, get ready to sip some wine, chill, kick back, and have a good time. That's what that record sound like to me. Belly, track 2. He also, you know, promoted that and introduced the world to that on Fat Joe and Jadakiss platform also. So I had heard that record before. This next record that we about to play, Where to Start, the next 2 records actually has been out, Where to Start and Blanco. So I'm not going to play them in totality, but I'm going to play them for the people who may not have heard them, though. Just the first verse.
So fine, you know with the things you do for me. Just not fine, not
nah, but keep you dancing. I don't know where to start, but I just wanna know when to begin. Hey, I don't know where we are, but I just wanna go with you again. I don't know where to start, but I just wanna show you what it is. I'm about to lower my guard, so kill me now unless you want. Hey, so fine. I'm exercising my vulnerability, but you spend all my energy with you. You see me like I don't see me, I wanna live in that vision. Ay, that 2020 low and PRK vision. Every time I lay 16, they stay squitting, but you still doubting me like I'm the same, lame. My job got you feeling I'm too dangerous. We done made it through the flames in LA and shit. Wait a bit, stay a bit, grateful, I pray for this. I'm sick of time, but you really on that patience shit. I know you try and pace this shit, but I haven't seen your face in years. It's been a day, baby.
To me, that's a dope record. That's something that the radio should gravitate to. Def Jam, I want to say something about Def Jam before I get into my take. And the first 3 songs was samples. Wale spending money to be able to get this out to us because the first 3 songs was samples. I'm going to listen to this next one and see if it's a sample on it also. But that is speaking volumes about how he's using those samples to, create the vibe. But I want to say Def Jam is doing a bad job to me when it comes to promoting their artists. I feel like when they released Tiana Taylor's album, they didn't promote it like that. They got Justin Bieber over there, but Justin Bieber is Justin Bieber. They don't have to promote him. But the promotion, I don't know what the labels are, what the value is in a label no more. Like being signed to a label, who doors are they opening for you to be able to perform? We got to see Wale on Jimmy Fallon. We got to see Wale and people just all over the place at award shows and stuff. He should have been on Summer Walker's latest album. Like, the label to me isn't putting their artists in position to succeed no more. And then we'll be complaining about why hip hop ain't on the Billboard Awards no more. Let's get into the next track though. Another thing I want to say, Killer Sample, SWV, one of the greatest groups of all time, SWV. We're going to get into this next record, Blanco though. It already was released, so we're just going to play a verse or 2 from it. But this is a fire record to me already.
Yeah, they gonna understand what it's on. We all fight some type of thing. Hold up. Yeah, drowning in sorrow. Yeah, back on that bottle. Yeah, I'm not alone. Yeah, Blanco the saddle. Yeah, drowning in sorrow. Back on that bottle. My mind, gotta threesome with these demons and I need some time. Now I go easy up, they go easy down. And you get too mixy, my guy kick you out. Yeah, can't figure this out. She make me numb, but she makes me smile. She make me talk more, but she make me loud. And she know I'm introvert, you know I hate a crowd. Here we go, yeah, back again. Where we going? Got enough to go around, so tell all your friends. Soon as the club over, put them all in bands. Well, I remember this tomorrow, well it all depends. Yeah, drowning in sorrow. Yeah, back on that bottle. Yeah, I'm not alone. Yeah, Blanco the saddle. Yeah, drowning in sorrow. Back on that bottle. Yeah, I'm not alone. Yeah, Blanco the saddle. I woke up at like 4 in the morning. Went to bed at 4 in the morning. In the club for an hour or something. I was up for like 48 hours. From the capital back to my Holland. Land over and back to Rodale. Making sure that my circle is tight. So nobody I know got an angle. Got me drinking whatever this is. Lighter brown cause I gotta be gold. In my beautiful house, no friends. Now I'm with my Casamigos.
You know, that record is the record that got the most plays so far. And it speaks volumes to me that people are in that space. He's talking about tequila like it's the girl, like it is a girl. And the substance he's using is helping him get through the sorrow and feeling the loneliness and being alone. And he says he's introverted and all of this sort of type of stuff. It seems like, he's hurt. And he's voicing his hurt on his records. And that's interesting to me. That he will show this level of vulnerability in his music. Now, I want to get to one of the topics that was discussed on the press run. He talked about the state of hip hop. The state of hip hop to me is in a strange place. I want to give my perspective on the state of hip hop before I play the clip of Wale. It may not be that many songs charting. It may not be that many albums charting, but the quality of music is great. And if it wasn't for Kendrick Lamar doing what he did to Drake in that battle, I don't think this many lyricists will be dropping albums. Just being honest with you.
How much are you loving where hip hop is at in general right now, just as a fan?
It's a little cooked.
It's a little cooked. It's been cooked before, but it's a different level of cooked because it's like, I mean, shoot, last time I've been up high, friggin' probably like 70% of the people in the industry done left the industry.
Right.
They chopped it in half and then chopped it again. So it's not the same. And then like the algorithm stuff, like you can literally like shift narratives, like, you know what I'm saying, just from algorithm stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like in like whatever comes on Tidal next, whatever comes on Pandora next, like you can just like literally shift it. So I don't think people are really thinking for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, not at all.
It's not, and that's why.
But that's social media, everything. You just getting fed shit.
But that's why we cook. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like the ultimate expressionism is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And now it's kind of like homogenized. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's bullshit, crap now. I'm sorry, I can't tell apart the stations. Once I saw that logo, I was like,
I know.
Okay. My bad.
You know, he has a valid point when he says that, because I talk about the programming with, you know, radio and with social media and the algorithm and stuff. People are just liking stuff because they see a lot of other individuals liking it. It ain't what they normally would gravitate to. Their likes is controlled by the programming and who else likes it. That's interesting to me. You know, people aren't thinking for themselves. That's what Wale had to say about that. You know, I want to address another thing that he said before I get into the next record. I'm going to play Power and Problems. He said 70% of the music industry is not here no more. You know, when I look around at Amazon getting rid of 60,000 people, this company getting rid of 20,000, this company letting go 10, 15, 20,000 individuals. I can see how the music industry is about done. It's over, big dog. Real talk, just being honest with you. The music industry is over. And a lot of industries is over because AI is changing the trajectory of, you know, the landscape of America, the landscape of the world, really, to be honest with you. So I would expect human beings to be removed from music. When I look at, you know, how people are taking songs from other individuals and making 50 Cent Many Men in a country way, making Nelly records sound like rock and roll, taking Jay-Z records and making it to a 40s and 50s type sounding song. They are using AI, and everything is based upon attention. That's why the programming conversation that he was talking about is important also, because what is monetized and what makes the most money is what we give our attention to. Stop giving your attention to stuff that you feel like, you know, doesn't serve you. Let's get into the next record, Power and Problems. Let's go.
Slow down, the fast life is crazy. Those lights in that town is dangerous. I've been tried, this lifestyle is not for you. Slow down, the fast life is crazy. Those lights in that town is dangerous. I know now my love language is solitude. My power, I never need no one. My problem, I never need no one. My trauma, I'll never be gone. My power, I never need no one. My problem, I never need no one. My trauma, I'll never be gone. Heavy is the head, I'm told. Not too many know invisible goat. My intention with these women be pure, but my intention with these is more. Look, lack of effort don't mean leave me alone. Just thinking about what's next and we getting too close. Why should I expect any different results when the last one did me dirt, fresh out of divorce? That's why I don't force you. That therapy talk shit, feel like backdoor extortion. You thinking you've all healed and really you've gone healed. You back on that damn mind, go back on this block list. Go back on that block list, she back on that block list. Cause y'all can be anything, me I gotta be cautious. Look, and I know it's exhausting, but I'm on this, I'd rather be single than double cross. Slow down, the fast life is crazy. Those lights in that town is dangerous. I've been tried, this lifestyle is not for you. Slow down, the fast life is crazy. Those lights in that town is dangerous. dangerous. I know now my love language is solitude. My power, I'll never need no one. My problem, I'll never need no one. My trauma, I'll never be comfortable. My power, I'll never need no one. My problem, I'll never need no one. My trauma, I'll never be comfortable. Yeah, my first album, I prophesized it then. Yeah, went from the carry out to the air one and back with a back full of battle scars. It's a tragedy having friends here. Look, heavy years ahead, I'm told. Not too many hold invisible gold. Call it butter love, it's a slippery slope. Got me thinking about what's next and who getting too close. My prime years, the prison of paranoia. Watch I rhyme with getting killed and recorded. I'm talking to God less. My misery ain't important. My tears water the flowers for thousands who need God, and I'm blessed. I know my time's too precious. God watch how I spend it. Yeah, I know they watching the difference. I know they clocking different. I got a lot to protect. Slow down, the fast life is crazy. Those lights in that town is dangerous. I've been tried, this lifestyle is not for you. Slow down, the fast life is crazy. Those lights in that town is dangerous. I know now my love language is solitude.
To me, that song was fire. Super fire. Let me give Wale a round of applause. You know, it was a bar that was said, he said, my power and my problems is that I never need no one. That's crazy because, you know, needing individuals, we come in this world alone and we die alone. And people start to have a value, feel like they have a value over you when you are present in their life. And, you know, I always talk about ownership over other individuals. Even if you're married, even if you have a close friend, a close family member, you never own nobody. My power, my problems, I never needed no one. Whew. That's deep. He's dealing with some deep trauma. That's all I'm going to say. He said, my love language is all a tool. The things that he loves. Because once a person knows that love language and what you love, they can use it against you. It's all a tool. Another thing that caught my attention is that he was, you know, constructing this song like an R&B song because it had a nice little bridge to it and everything. And this was a dope song. This, you know, I've did a lot of reactions this year. I did the Young Thug reaction. I did the Clips reaction. I did the Ghostface, the Raekwon, the Chef. I did a lot of reactions this year. And y'all have been here with me the whole time. You know, a whole bunch of them. The Joey Badass album reaction. We done a lot this year. Whole lot. But this song right here, it feels like one of the best songs I've heard in 2025. It's very impressionable. You know, he's speaking something that people normally wouldn't speak about that they're dealing with in life. And the last thing I want to say is that he said he feel like therapy is backdoor extortion. I can relate to that. And I feel like that, you know, therapy, I'm not promoting people to not go to therapy. But at the end of the day, man, you know, I ain't get ready to say too much. Let's get to this track. Number 9, featuring Leon Thomas. We know Leon Thomas has had a wonderful last couple of years in his music now, doing his thing, you know, with the Mutt song and the albums he's been releasing and the awards he's been winning also. So let's get into this track, Watching Us, featuring Leon Thomas.
Yeah, stop, a little stress, a little less stress. They're looking for my far, but they isn't.
In my head, I already had you 1,000 times. Made me work harder than most. See, I don't mind. once I got you in front of me, knew it wouldn't take too much. I like the chase too much. You know you play too much. But once I got you in front of me, knew it wouldn't take too much. Kissing in the club, like it's already love. Before I was the one, before you knew what it was. I'm kissing in the club, like it's already love. Don't care who's watching us, don't care who's watching us.
Bro, okay, I'm famous, you famous. They seen us, so now what? Right now we got the side, we feel inside in the outcome. The hard lines, dopamine rush, you know how that go. Now women come to you as a woman until you not sure. But God bless them, they cold, right their nose, I'm at you. But everybody love me on tour, but girl, it's not you. The world staring at me, they want me talk about you. The finest hypothetical woman I may or not use is my muse, my music, truthfully about you. But we don't know each other in public, I got you tattooed. That's cool, but who would wanna hide you? The single doing numbers, I really want beside you. Out here, privacy is taboo. It's different when everybody love you and no one like you. So kiss me in the club, whatever come, I got you. It's difficult, we really in love, trying to be casual.
In the club, like it's already love. Before I was the one, before you knew what it was. I'm kissing in the club.
I may got an unpopular opinion about this song right now, and I only played the first verse of it, but I don't like it. You know, these are two of my favorite artists from the last couple of years. Even though Wale hasn't put a project out, he's been putting out verses, and he did a collaboration with Pusha T and I forgot buddy name, Ant-Man, who plays basketball. He put a project out with them, and you know, this song feels forced. It feels like a forced radio hit. Listening to Leon Thomas, it sounded like he was singing out his nose. You know, that ain't for me. You know, I see the vibe they was trying to create, you know, on this song though, but it just ain't for me. It seemed like they was trying to make some sort of dance type, grown up in the club type vibe, you know, DC sound. It just, I don't know. Give me your thoughts and perspective on that song in the comment section, because, you know, I want to know, what am I missing on that? That just ain't for me. Leon Thomas could have gave him something better than that. Let's get into the next track, though. City on Fire, featuring Odell. One of the most streamed songs on the album so far. Let's get it.
At what cost do I choose myself and put on my armor? When your loyalty don't serve you or what you need. At what cost do I lose myself to find you? And where the moral compass lies. Cause I feel you, just living you. Don't feel alive, do you? But I guess it's not brand new to act brand new. I just think that's not you.
Somebody told me that we broke up. Now you wanna fly, getting paid in the zoo. But it's cool, get your belt rung. I do this shit begrudgingly. You do it for the love of the game or to see others think that you ain't fell off. And I love the way we gel, but I ain't jealous. Hell nah, I ain't I don't wanna see you heal, but you can care less. The spark that we once had is headed to your section.
The city's on fire, burning you out. The city's on fire, don't be a casualty. The city's on fire, burning you out. The city's on fire, don't be a casualty.
Yeah, Wahala. Why it's like that word is your second name? Why your friends that know nothing want know everything? Why it's homegirl birthday like everything? Wahala. I make moves in the places I don't like to stay. How you got me out the game and now you tryna play? Straight shots to the face, what you tryna chase? That be Wahala. The you was saying you laughing at all they hard eyes. The same ones laughing at me, buying you bottles. The quote unquote brothers you had trying to be partners. That be Wahala, but that shit, we both can be unbothered. You standing on the couch in hills, I'm watching mountain. So every time I hear what's up, I got ha ha.
The city's on fire, burning you out. The city's on fire, don't be a casualty. The city's on fire, burning you out. The city's on fire, don't be a casualty.
That was a dope song. I like that song a lot. We're getting into the place of where the verse is lacking versatility. Even though that was a super fire record, that's something that I could ride to. I don't know if everybody can get jiggy with that shit though, but to be honest with you, that's a dope song, like a real dope song. We get ready to skip around a little bit. You know, I want to play this Ty Dolla $ign record, but before I get into that, I want to play a clip of him talking about, after all of these years in your career, how do you define success now?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Wale, when you think about like in your sport, your profession, like awards, I never really, it's weird in like music or any kind of artistry, like awards are great, I watch them, but they don't really define anything for me because it's just somebody else's opinion.
One of the most underrated rappers ever.
How do you think about
ever?
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. If I'm there, you there.
How do you define success for yourself now these days?
I think it's something that we always figuring out. You know, some people got to make a new bar for themselves to feel successful. Some people, I think I'm constantly chasing something I've been chasing since I started, and I'll know when I get it. I don't know, I can't really define it, but I just be like, this ain't it. This ain't it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think you wrote your best verse yet?
Nah, they get better every day. Every time I get in that joint. That's one thing I can control is like how I write a verse, make a verse. So I got some of the best verses I ever wrote that I've put on just social media the past couple weeks.
How does it feel like, say the awards, how does it feel when a hoe or, you know, Black Thought or whoever's like, bro, you are cold. Like, how does that resonate?
That's what keeps the balance. Cause like I ain't won an award like, well, I won an award last week, but it was not like the rap stuff.
Whatever.
Good.
Okay. The rap stuff, like you know what I'm saying. It's been a minute, but I've had so much success. I got triple platinum, double platinum, gold albums, but it's just and for that reason is why I miss sports so much because it's just black or white. You don't have to play too many games to get yours. If you lead the league in field goal percentage and points per game, you're probably gonna get MVP. If you have the best verses, they might be like, oh, I don't like how you have songs for the ladies, so you're not a rapper on the same level as that. You know what I'm saying? It's opinion based, and it kind of drives me crazy.
You know, success can be subjective. What other people view as successful may not be successful to you. What Wale has achieved to me is extremely successful. He has created a lane for himself and a career for himself that is something that only a few people can dream of. He creates high quality music. He may not get the validation from the people or from the rap community that he deserves, but to me, he is extremely successful and he has some of the best music created ever by any artist in the hip hop genre. That's just my opinion. Now let's get into this next record, man. Survive featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Nino Pay. Let's go.
I mean, what's gonna be the first thing you do when you catch a big break and you blow up, man?
First thing I would do,
I gave them story, they missed the whole plot. Let them know water, but still they dehydrated. I'm afraid I can't know the time, cause like every night I be mourning a lot. Survivor's remorse, that's all I be thinking. Living too hard here, dying is easy. The concept of trying is not on the menu. When you eat with just die every week. I got a friend, I know as a team. Had all the J's, had all the teams. Had a few A's, driving the C. But life is a B, cause now we are fiends. Survivor's remorse, the poster boy of it. Pose you this question, who's supposed to be loyal? Nobody, your friends, your family, your... When you get money, it's only your lawyer. Survive.
See through my lens, it gets shady. Can't turn my pain into patience this time. Showing no grace, but I'm grateful. We just step into some. You woke up and got out of bed this morning. At least you alive. I get it, the odds was never cut out in your favor. At least you was trying. I'm physically tired, got aspirations of the future inside of my mind. Survivor's remorse, I think of the people I left and I'm leaving behind. I gotta survive. For all of my homies ain't make it this far, I gotta survive. A couple of reasons you are who you are, you gotta survive. Would you rather live or regret that you didn't? You gotta decide. I'm living my story, it's already written, I gotta survive. See through my lens, it gets shady. Can't patience this time. Showing no grace, but I'm grateful. We just living to survive. How many nights where they take? When all the good times outweigh the goodbyes. Sometimes it's hard to be faithful. They can say I ain't
no funny, I just got the dollars, my stomach is turning. I go to Glen Arden, I'm covered by flowers. I made my third album, I buried my brother, y'all don't know the pain. Running on empty, I never did heal. Luggage too heavy, I travel with pills. What do you do if your man on parole and he go where you go, but he don't know how to chill? Survivor's remorse, all of the youngins be dying too young. All of these problems is foreign to y'all. Y'all never pay for a child in a hearse for a bullet that missed everybody but her. That's why I be sleeping right after a perk. If I get put over, just send me in there. I did what I did cause I died. If I don't, you know how this shit go, it's survival of course. Got hit, I was crying for months. Told me more, you gotta keep going. We know who did it and we lining them up. Make them proud in this zone to survive. Survive with me, dog, and everything will be allowed.
You know, that's interesting to hear that song after I talk about the lack of versatility, because that's something that I like to hear from Wale about motivational records. Just get by. Like if you sad and stuff, make some more records of what it takes for you to get through your day and to get by what you're dealing with and what you're going through. What's interesting, a lot of times on these interviews, he's been speaking about like dealing with death and the hip hop community, because he said those people that's dying was his friends, the P&B Rocks, the Nipsey Hussles, the Young Dolphs. That's something that, you know, a lot of people don't talk about, dealing with death. And he has been a lot on these interviews as of recently. But I don't know who this guy Nino Pate is. If y'all know about him, where he's from, is he fire? Have y'all heard some of his music previously before this record with Wale? Put me on to Nino Pate. I also want to give Ty Dolla $ign a round of applause. I say it a lot on my channel. Ty Dolla $ign doesn't have a bad song. That was a great song right there with Ty Dolla $ign, Nino Pate, and Wale, Survive. I really like that record. Real talk. Let's get into Like I featuring Andrea Day.
Can't lie, I've been at war with the business. I can't smile until I look into your picture. I think Valentine's Day is for beginners. I thank God that you see me 360. 5 out of 5 times, you 5 times too. I be high all the time, I'm trying to stop around you. I be out when I'm out, you see me try to play it cool. I keep a goddess around, but I see God and she and you. Look, I got this thing in my mind, right? That when it's you and I, everything is in hindsight. We forget that you and I is who we are, but that's why we vibe. It's sad and envy green, but the gag is they limelight. But back to you and me, I'm glad that your mind right. Cause I'm an explosive thinker, you pray for my mind, right? Ironic the bomb you are, heaven and God too kind. How can someone so flawless love all these flaws of mine? I know the stars align, I know our lies involved. I know you talk to the Lord, often I talk to the bar. Tenders and dealers and more. I'm slipping, I'm falling, lost, crippled by my addiction, but you let me walk in your heart. You on your spiritual journey, I know what's up. Me, I'm all these spirits that live in my solo car. You above the law like a fugitive on the run. Cause you done stole my heart, but you don't wanna be caught. You don't like all these clubs, but it's the life I was given. You got a right to be distant, don't mean I gotta be judged. This album ain't going platinum, no matter how this shit done. You hate what's happening to me, can't let it happen to us. Look, the potential here is infinite, man. Can I be your in your can? Sure. You see me in some darkest days. So you see why I be super lit, right? The potential here is infinite.
You know, that's just more of what we've been getting. Like I really ain't too fond of that record. You know, I'm kind of fatigued with the girl records. I feel like it need to be some more. Like I need some more flavor. Let's get into track 10 featuring Tenny and Say Your Vibes YSF.
You so fine. I want you all the time. Something they this your body where they attract me, where they attract me, where they attract me. Something they this your body where they attract me, where they attract me, where they attractive. Yeah.
Allow me in your space, and I need all your grace. I just need small time. Wait, well I hear I'm on my way. Shit, I lie for you to all my babes. That's by like all my babes. That cover my face. My vibe giving on dough. My pride is a lie, I know. Bad vibe really not my taste. Outside really been trash. So if we in that, let me have that waist. Let me have that. Let me have that. Outside really been trash. But see we in that, let me have that waist.
Something they this your body where they attract me, where they attract me, where they attract me. Something they this your body where they attract me, where they attract me, where they attractive, yeah.
Rus kilomita, besami tanta, besami tanta. Hello, hello. Rus kilomita, besami tanta, besami tanta. Hello, hello. Move like Shinapitas, move like Shinapitas, move like Shinapitas. Hello, hello. Move like Sunny Ade, move like Sunny Ade, move like Sunny Ade. Baba way too heavy, oh. I do my dance so steady, I do my hands like this one. Sabi, sabi, sabi. I don't want no confusion, oh. I wanna go where you tell me, oh. Consent be conclusion, oh. Sabi, sabi, sabi. Reflection up with us, reflection up with us, reflection up with us. Sabi, sabi, sabi. Reflex Sunny Ade, reflex Sunny Ade, reflex Sunny Ade. Sabi, sabi, sabi.
Hey, that's a fire record right there. I really enjoyed that record. That's something that I can hear being played in African clubs in South Africa and all of that, and in the Caribbean islands. That's one of those vibes, you know, near the ocean type vibes with the dancing and the reggaeton type music and all of that. You know, that was a decent record. I appreciate that. I don't know who those two artists is on there or whatever though, but we're gonna tap into their music also. Everybody who is featured on this album, you know, one thing I can commend Wale for, even though it kind of got repetitive with the girl music, is that he doesn't have no other rappers on here. That's a skill by itself, being able to conduct 17 tracks without any features. You know, he probably, I don't want to assume, so I ain't going to say that, why it isn't any rappers on here, but, you know, I like the features from the talented individuals that's singing on these records. I need to do my research and see who's producing on these records also, because they did a phenomenal job. This is a dope album. This is a vibe-setting album, and I'm really appreciative for it. It's a good album. I feel like it needed some more motivational songs and a street record. While it may not be street, but it just needed some sort of, you know, getting fresh or clean or something about putting your drip on and getting fresh beyond the girl records and the dark times dealing with women and everything like that. But so far, my favorite record off of this is Power and Problems. We're going to get into the last clip that I got from the press run that he was on. We're going to play the record with Shabuzi, and we're going to get up off of this thing, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in to my show. Tell me, so far, what is your favorite record off the Wale album?
Story came out today about, and obviously there's a lot of context that's being left out of the headline because they just changed a lot of the prerequisites on the Billboard chart. But essentially, since '92, it's the first time there has been a rap song in the top 40 on
I seen that.
Billboard's Hot 100.
That's scary. I mean, shoot. I got songs that's platinum that never even made it on that chart. So, you know, there's some things. Hip hop is in a weird place. Like, But you play stupid prizes. I mean, play stupid games.
You get stupid
prizes.
prizes.
Like we play. I think a lot of us took a lot of this for granted. Like you know what I'm saying. Like the balance of like every artist having their own unique style. You know what I'm saying? Or unique collaborations. Like we got everything got kind of repetitive.
That's an interesting take about everything getting repetitive, and the music is starting to sound like very similar. I feel like that is done by the record labels because they want to have something similar on the radio that this other record label has on the radio. All of the songs sound alike. And, to be honest with you, after the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, I know I keep mentioning this, lyrics got appreciated again. Commercial songs and the programming songs, we tired of the same sound. We bored with the same sound. So when we got something different, we gravitated to it. And we gravitate into the things that isn't being invested in. We gravitate into what Nas is doing over there at Mass Appeal. We gravitate into independent records because we want to hear something different. We don't want to hear those programming records. Wale is in a strange place because this is uniquely who he is. And he's on a major label. His music should be everywhere because this is the sound that they want to program. But it's who he is, so I can't knock him for that. But we just in an interesting place in hip hop, and I feel like a lot of people did take it for granted that it's an art form and not just something to get out the dope game in, or it's just not something just to create a whole bunch of violent records or street records and stuff and make you $1 million and stay in the street. This is an art form, and people should view it as an art form instead of viewing it as a way to get out the game. I'm going to play this last record featuring Shabuzi. I thought Shabuzi was a nigga from Tennessee at the end of the day. I didn't know he was from Jersey. But Lonely, that's the title of this track. Let's go.
I've been away sometimes. Change don't mean I could change your mind. Yeah. You've been away sometimes. Change or you getting complacent now. Yeah. And everyone say you fine when you home. You don't wanna be alone. No. Cause you feel away inside, but inside ain't ever this cold. I heard it get lonely, lonely outside. Maybe this is life, or maybe this is spite. I don't even know anymore, I'm not that type. I'm not about that type. Right now I'm on this flight. Red eye to my show, let me guess you highlight. Room could tell I held you back. Now you back to where you vibe. Getting down on the floor, gotta run before you fly. I've been away sometimes. Change don't mean I could change your mind. Yeah. You've been away sometimes. Change or you getting complacent now. Yeah. And everyone say you fine when you home, you don't wanna be alone. Cause you feel away inside, but inside ain't ever this cold. I heard it get lonely outside. I heard it get lonely outside.
I'm glad you finally doing everything that you want to. I know you love standing on tables and clubs. I'm worried about your well-being cause I know what you're drawn to. Got tired of getting drunk at the dive bar. Sold your family on Chevy cause it wasn't a NASCAR. Going way too fast, not good on gas. Cause you settle down for anyone who'd hand you a black card.
I've been away sometimes. Change don't mean I can change your mind. Yeah. You've been away sometimes. Change or you getting complacent now, yeah. And everyone say you fine when you home, you don't wanna be alone. Cause you feel away inside, but inside ain't ever this cold. I heard it get lonely outside.
You know, I feel like that was a phenomenal record. I feel like the genre bending from country music to hip hop was a skill that only a few people can do. That was a unique skill, the genre bending between both genres of music right there. And in closing, what I want to say, man, you know, I give this album a 7.5 out of 10. I feel like it was a great album. I thought it was going to be something that, you know, was going to be able to compete with the Clips and GNX. I had a high expectancy for that. But, you know, Wale is in a dark space in his life right now. That's what it seems like. And he got a lot of lonely records, a lot of I'm sad, and the music is phenomenal still on those records though. But it may just be me because I'm in a different place in life, and I ain't, I can't, really relate to that right now at this moment. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Tell me your favorite record off of the album. Peace, love, plenty, abundance. Make sure you go get you some money, and I'm gone. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.